What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this wood American flag clock with no machinery at all. Let's get started. It's been a little while since I made my last video. Been a little busy, but finally got the opportunity to make a video, so super excited about this build. It's an American flag clock with live rounds on it. Now, this is going to be a step-by-step video of how to make the American flag clock. Now, you don't have to use live rounds. I prefer to use live rounds, so we're going to use live rounds in this. We're going to have some 223 rounds. We're going to have some 45 ACP rounds and some 22 long rifle rounds. So all you need is just some hand tools, no machinery at all. A couple stuff you gotta buy from Lowe's or Amazon. So let's dive right in. The supplies that we're gonna need for making this clock is we're gonna need a 15-inch diameter round piece of lumber you can buy from Lowe's. We're gonna need 1-inch painter's tape. We're gonna need a star stencil. We're gonna need a little clock kit, and it comes with a motor right here that will attach to the back of the flag. Comes with a washer and a nut as well, and it comes with some hands, so we got a shotgun and an AR. We're also going to need some red, white, and blue spray paint, and we're also going to need a torch as well. And all the supplies, I'll put the links down in the description for you guys. So the first step that you're going to do is you're going to find the center of your piece of board. And what I like to do is take your two outside edge glue up lines and find the center of each glue up line. Put a little dot, find the center of this one, put a little dot, and what you're going to do is that you're going to draw a line from the top dot to the bottom dot. And then what you're going to do is you're going to measure that line, and you're going to divide that by 2, and that you'll find the center of your board. So I'll show you guys how to do it. Let's get into it. All right, everything's marked out now, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this little tiny drill bit, use it as a pilot hole, and we're going to drill a hole through the center of the board, and then we are going to finish up with a 5/16 drill bit as well. A little bit of advice. I suggest removing the paper before measuring. That was my fault, so I had to redo the measurement over again so I could actually have the lines, but it still holds pretty center still. So we got our little area for the union right here. So the next step is that we're going to put the motor on the back side, draw a little square around the motor, and then we're going to start chiseling out the piece of wood so the motor can fit inside the flag nice and flush. Here's what it looks like with all the chiseling done right here, and the motor fits nice and flush right into the area we just chiseled. A little bit of it sticking out on the outside. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to sand the board up And we're also going to put a little torch on this as well. And I would recommend try to keep these lines right here for the union. And then once we're done with burning the wood, we're going to measure out the stripes and we're going to start spray painting the board. So the next step is that we're going to do is that we're going to start drawing our lines for our stripes. So this line right here for the union, we're going to just extend this line all the way across so we have our first stripe. So for this template right here that I bought off of Amazon for the stars, the size stars represent that each stripe has to be 1.5 inches in thickness. So once we're done drawing our line all the way across, we're going to measure 1.5 inches up, draw a line 1.5 inches up, draw a line 1.5 inches up, draw a line, and the same thing for all these stripes down here. Now, once you're done, you're going to be putting the painter's tape on the lines. So this first stripe right here, that is where the union is, that's going to be red. So you don't want to cover that stripe, but all your white stripes, you want to cover them with the painter's tape. So let's get it done. So now we got the basics of the flag done. So what we're going to do is now, as you can kind of see, there's a little bit of overspray on the stars. So we're going to get some 180 sandpaper and just buff it out so the stars look nice and clean. And then if you also notice the sides of the flag, there's a little overspray as well from the spray paint. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take my torch and I'm just going to burn that out on the sides and make it look nice and rustic. So now it's the fun part. We're almost done with the flag. So we're gonna take these 2-2-3 rounds and we're gonna place them at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. And then we're gonna take these 45 rounds, and these are gonna be for the hours. So it'll be 1, 2, 4, 5, and so forth. And then for the minutes, we're gonna take these 22 rounds, and they're gonna be just placed here, 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 all the way around. And what I'm gonna use to glue this stuff up with is some Stick Fast Instant CA adhesive glue. I also recommend getting a little clock. Just find it on Google, print it out. Just use it as a little template to put your bullets on. Alright, so now we've got all the bullets on, so we're going to take this motor right here, and we're going to put it in the back side of the flag. Alright, now we're going to take the extra pieces from our clock set. So you're going to put the washer on first. You're going to take the nut, put that on second. Make sure it's all nice and snug. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to take the AR and we're going to peel off all this plastic wrap that's on top. Alright, now we're going to lay this on top. There we go. Now we're going to do the same thing with the shotgun. We're going to remove the plastic and lay it on top of the AR. Alright, so we got it laying on top. Now you're going to take the top pin piece and we're just going to try to fit it in. And there you go. There's your clock. Alright, so here's the end result of the flag. Came out pretty good. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it. I'll see you guys on the next video. Jordan's Benchtop Creations, taking America back one flag at a time. God bless you all.